Hey YouTubers. So YouTubers, I'm scrolling through Facebook and I see this girl speaking about Naziyah Harris' brother. And she's basically saying that Naziyah Harris' brother Vari's girlfriend went missing at some point. But what I noticed is no one spoke about this. Nobody caught this. Shout out to Brittany Ann. She's on YouTube. If you want to check her page out, she caught something that even I didn't catch. So YouTube, she's stating that the text is between Naziyah and Jarvis. She's gonna play a section of it, and at some point, Jarvis asked Naziyah. Naziyah told Jarvis, "Hey, I'm with my girlfriend, our girlfriend. It's Jarvis' girlfriend. I'm sorry, Vari girlfriend. I took his bitch." And I never noticed that. I never caught that, never noticed that. So y'all, I'm just like, is this fact or is this fiction with what's going on in this case? I'm starting to feel something really fishy is going on in between the family. Is Naziyah alive? Is that her baby Shannon got? Is that her baby Vari just had? Like, this is really getting weird. So y'all, let's jump into the video real quick.
Jarvis replies, "Who is the guest?" At 0326, Naziyah says, "My girlfriend, Vari girlfriend."
Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. So by the title and the thumbnail, you already know why we are here. So I know y'all probably looking at the screen like, girl, what the fuck is this? Look, hear me out. Now, before I get into it, I just want to play this portion of Jarvis and Naziyah text convo just to give you some context on the rabbit hole this may possibly go down.
And at 0325, Jarvis says, "You act like you're going to come outside." At 0325, Naziyah says, "I can't, I have guests." 0325, she sends, "And people do watch and look at the house all night." At 0326, she sends, "Just park down the street, please. Thank you." 0326 hours, Jarvis replies to her, "Who?" Naziyah then replies back, "People on the block." At 0326, Jarvis replies, "Who is the guest?" At 0326, Naziyah says, "My girlfriend, Vari girlfriend." 0327, Naziyah sends, "I took his bitch."
Okay, y'all hear that? Vari is her brother. She's saying it's now her girlfriend. She took his bitch.
And at 0327, Jarvis replies to her, "She is our bitch." At 0327, Naziyah sends to Jarvis, "She 14, about to be 15. 0328, she sends, "Are you close?" At 0328, Jarvis replies, "Is she our bitch or no?" Zero 0328, Naziyah replies, "Yes." Jarvis then replies to her and says, "You fake." 0328, Naziyah says, "How? She is our bitch." At 0329, she says, "Hey, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to make you mad." 0330, Jarvis replies to her, "She don't know about us, right?" 0331, Jarvis then says, "But is she trustworthy?" At 0331, Naziyah replies, "Yes, she don't know about us." At 0356, she says, "It's off." 0357, Jarvis replies, "Wrong light."
Did she say it's off and he said wrong light? Were they speaking about her turning lights on in the house? Like, were they speaking about in codes about the girl she was trying to get to probably do a threesome with them. That's off. Like, I'm confused. Y'all, let me know in the comments. Do y'all think she was speaking about when she said it's off, meaning it's off with the girl? Because Jarvis responded back, wrong light. So was she supposed to turn the light on when she's ready? Like what was that?
And at 0357, she says the letter K.
Were those messages deleted?
Yes.
Okay. And later in the day on July 24th.
Okay, so now that we have context on where this conversation is going, go to Vari's Instagram page, you will see a sonogram. On the sonogram, of course, you will see his child's mother name. Now, she went missing in the summer of 2024, which was around the time a lot of, meat and potatoes was coming out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that was close to this case was trying to put two and two together, trying to get their stories together, or whatever the case may be. Nonetheless, why they didn't find this girl until January 6th of 2025, which I find is very odd for numerous reasons. One, no one mentioned this. All right. Naziyah's case was national. Of course, I know teens go missing every day. I understand that. But she could have been who they were possibly referring to in these messages goes missing and no one's safe. Y'all, I just find this crazy as hell. Now, another part of me is like maybe she went into like a witness protection. Maybe they was trying to hide her, get her away from people that could possibly, up her because Shannon is my man, my man, my man for my man type of bitch, and I don't want to be nowhere near that bitch. Nonetheless, I just find this very strange. Back to that conversation that Jarvis and Naziyah was having, it also leads me to wondering because not only they weren't just texting like a 1, 2, 3 text. No, baby, they were going back and forth to the point he was asking her, "Is she trustworthy?" And the conversation just ended. And I find it's very odd because this girl could have been one that they were referring to in those text messages. And for her to just disappear with a purple suitcase for 6 months, y'all, you cannot make this shit up. Maybe this is bigger than the program. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she had to go away to get her story together. Allegedly. Maybe she got caught up in some trafficking. Who knows? Hmm. Let me know if I'm reaching down in the comments, y'all. This just seems so strange to me. Or maybe she had someone report her missing so she didn't have to go on stand. She disappeared.
All those things she said is definitely possible. Maybe she didn't want to go on stand. Maybe she was hiding because she was too also messing with Jarvis. You see Naziyah tried to give it a go that night and she said it's off. Or maybe she just ran away with Vari and it had nothing to do with Naziyah. Who knows? This case it's starting to feel more like fiction than facts. Like you can't make all this up. This little girl went missing in 2024 and just showed up in January of 2025. Like that's weird to me.
For a while. For 6 months? I think she just had a baby. And for the people that think Naziyah is still alive, maybe she disappeared for a while to straighten things out behind the scenes with or for Naziyah. I don't know, y'all. This story here, somebody posted this whole story is just getting weirder and weirder. Girl, you is right about that. But nonetheless, I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here and let me know down in the comment section like what y'all think about this information, and I'll catch y'all in another video. Bye.
So yo, something very weird was going on before Naziyah went missing because why did she this little girl here? I'm sorry, y'all, give me a minute. I'm trying to figure out. So I missed that part. I just didn't dig deep into it. In a text message, just Naziyah did tell Jarvis, I got company. He said, who was the company? She said, my bitch, our bitch. Vari bitch. I took his bitch. So she was saying she took her brother's girlfriend. And maybe she just was doing, she could have been just talking, and that's why at the end she said it's off, because maybe the little girl's like, no, 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 I don't want to do that. Or maybe the girl just wasn't, into trying to meet Naziyah's boyfriend, which was Jarvis. Because Naziyah he said, did she know about us? And she said no. But then a few minutes later, she texted, it's off. So that's kind of weird. I wanted to bring that to the light because that same Vari girlfriend came up missing from, I think it was July of 2024 or sometime in 2024, and she didn't show back up until January of 2025. That's weird. She could have possibly just ran away with Vari, but I don't know. I know Vari lives with his baby mother now because I know he was saying during his interviews since Jarvis has been charged and indicted that he has his own family now. And something is weird about this. Let me know what you think in the comments. Shout out to Brittany Ann because she caught something that a lot of us overlooked. I haven't heard nobody speak about Naziyah sending texts to Jarvis that she took her brother Vari bitch. And that now that girl was their bitch. So, excuse my French, but that's what the messages said. So, but yeah, y'all, I'm going to dig a little deep into this. So, tell me what you think in the comments. And until next time, you two, stay safe, stay woke.